Hey, 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 I'm Sam Famous, and we're going to pick out some mods today here on the old Steam Workshoppage. If you guys are having a good day, let us know down in the old comment Ruskies. I'm going to pull up the old YouTube channel so I can monitor the YouTube stream. Yeah, got it. So I And we'll let the stream wake up, let everybody jump in. That might want to hang out and help us pick out some mods on the Steam Workshop. If it's your first time seeing the channel, make sure to hit that like, share, subscribe. I am Sim Famous. I stream American Truck Simulator and a few other games. But make sure to join the chat and say hi as well. Oh man, we've got the Peterbilt today with the Driving Academy paint job. But hopefully we'll find us a paint job on the old Steam Workshop here in a little bit with the help of you. I don't know what we'll use. Could be a fun, Jesus. Could be a fun combination of stuff. Stupid. Uh-oh, we might be getting an Amazon delivery. Hmm, that's possible. You just never know. Make sure to say hi down in the comments. Let's see. I guess we could go ahead and go over to Steam. I'll go ahead and get us started with, oh, maybe a mod. Let's see. We're going to go to title screen. Go over to mods. Go to Steam Workshop. Let's see what we got. We'll scroll down and we'll set this right here for now. Let me check and see if we got an Amazon delivery. You look. It appears that we may have. Not yet. Double check. No, not yet. Keep our eyes open on that. That way nobody steals it from the front yard. Make sure to say hi down in the comments. Let us know what you're up to today. We need to get 10 mods off of the Steam Workshop and and see what we think about them. What do you guys think? Should we start with we do have the Peterbilt truck that we're using today. We're using the Peterbilt 579, just the SES truck. So we need to find some mods that'll work in conjunction with that. Maybe we'll do a cargo pack and maybe a traffic one. JBM says, Breaker19, you got your ears on. Come on now. He said, come on now. What's happening, JBM and Gaming? Did you get pulled over and arrested in your gumbo run that you did there? Or are you still safe? Let's put in for our truck. Let's put in Peterbilt 579, and we'll find a couple with it. Maybe some paint jobs. JBM says, I got ran off the road at one point by a van. Oh, man. Let's see. What would be a good paint job for us to use? And hopefully, if it works for our Peterbilt 579. Because we're going to do a total of like 10 mods a day, not just for the Peterbilt, but a few for the truck, maybe a cargo mod, something to that nature. And some things that I've never used before. So I thought that might be kind of cool. Peterbilt 579 double bumper works in multiplayer. Should we do a big old bumper on the 579? We'll try that, see if it works. And we got a Peterbilt 579 better dashboard. We got Troy Vlog comment with, yo, what's happening, Troy? How you doing? Oh, T-Roy. T-Roy in the house. JBM Gaming says, I was faster than Richard Rawlings and Dennis Collins. 28 hours, 14 minutes game time. 2 hours, 14 minutes real time. Nice. Fantastic work. We got Peterbilt Cincinnati Bengals paint job. Let's see. Let's definitely add the better dashboard. We'll see if that works. And we'll see if the game crashes once we get them all hooked up. JBM says it was at 150 at one point. Nice. He was just hauling. I'd imagine your level of attention was pretty intense during that. Should we do the Simpsons paint job? Uh, yeah. So we got a bumper, a paint job, and let's see, a better dashboard. And let's see what else. JBM Gaming says it was a hairy ride. LL, the cars don't have real physics. I can imagine it'd have been pretty interesting. I can only imagine. There's a Peterbilt open the hood. That's for 149. We're on 154, but I mean, I'm all for trying. Jamin Gavin says I was gripping with both hands for real. I could have. Hey, you know what? It got intense, man. It got intense, I bet. I'll check it out a little bit later on today. Oh, JVM, while I've got you here, I'll be either going this week, put that in the mail to you. I was going to go today, but then my son wanted me to return something for him on Amazon, so I had to take care of that. But I also found some cool old die-cast like Hot Wheels cars that I have, like collector's ones. I forgot I even had them. I got a whole box of them. So I'm gonna go through those and send you a couple of those as well as like a little surprise. And I also need to know your shirt size because I was gonna grab you a t-shirt from our local Fountain Hills area here. So let me know that down in the comments or send me a message. Let's see. Got bumper, paint job, improved dashboard. I think that'd be good for the truck. Ooh, I wonder if there's an engine mod we could use for it. Let's check engines. Let's see, is there anything specific for this one? Z mods Cummins N14. So it only works with. Let's try this Caterpillar C16. I don't know if that'll work for our truck, but we'll try it. Jamie Gamer says, I'm 5'11", but weigh 10.5 stone and built for speed. Nice. I think I'm also 5'11". No, wait a minute. I used to be 6 feet, and as you get older, I may have gotten shorter. So we'll see. So we'll try that. So let's bounce out of that. Bounce out of that. Let me see how many mods I've got kicked out. One, two, three, four. So we need six more. We need six more mods today off the Steam Workshop. Let's try more realistic traffic. Let's subscribe to that. JVM says, so small, I'd guess, for a shirt. Duly noted. Yeah, I was thinking, it might be kind of cool to get you something from the little town that I'm living in. And I also have, I had the Phoenix Cannabis Company send me out some hats to send to you as well. I'll put one of those hats in there for you. JVM says the traffic mod was crashing his. Okay. We'll see. We'll see if we can get it loaded in. We'll find out what happens. I all these may crash. Let's do a cargo pack. We'll put that over there. Let's check on most subscribed. What do we got? Realistic rain. The cargo pack works. Mint. Nice. Let's try. What might be good? Air brakes by Z mod. Toss that in there. Keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling. We'll just pick some random things. See what it does. How about keep going? See what else we got here. So many different mods you can pick. How about N14 Jake is a must if you have that engine pack. Nice. No roadblocks, everything passable. I've used that one before. We'll do the icons. And let's see. Realistic physics mod? I wonder if that would work. Farsal cat cats? Hmm. JBM says also use Mortals engines with loads. Nice. Except I'm just picking random things. Um, uh, do TJHT GPS? And let's see, how many does that give us here now? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. We need to pick two more. And we'll see, like, you never know. Some of these may not work for whatever reason. Um, Stickers and decals seems unique. And ATS grass flowers and bushes. That would be unique. Okay. Now we'll see what works, what crashes everything. So it's just, yeah, it's enable all. And then I'll take out that one. Now let's just hit confirm and see if it crashes. What do you think? 10 mods active. Continue career. Let's see what happens. Will the game start or will it crash? If it crashes, we'll take out that ATS traffic density mod. We'll see. Reloaded halfway. Reloaded halfway. See what happens. Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking. Ooh, we're in the game. That doesn't mean it'll work. We'll press drive. We'll see what happens. Let's see if the game starts. All right. The game started. And let's turn this on. Does this look better? Yeah. I guess it does look better. Yeah, I can read it better, so that makes sense. Now let's go to truck configurator. And I'm guessing we had a paint job. Did I get a paint job in here? The Simpsons. Okay. Got the Simpsons paint job in there. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That's working. All right, all right. Did we get an engine mod, a Caterpillar? I don't know if it'll sound any different. We'll toss it in there. 900 HPs. Let's see. We got that. The paint job, the real traffic. Let me scroll back here on the live stream. What else did we get? Mm, Oh, the bumper. It's the mod one? Yes. Okay. So we got a bumper, paint job, an engine, traffic, and I think we added a cargo pack. Let me double check. We had a cargo pack? I think we did. Let's see. I should have wrote down the list. That would have made sense. That would have been way too easy, wouldn't it? traffic, engine, the dash, paint job. Okay. Let's see what else. Oh, stickers and decals and GPS. Okay. And now let's see what do we got here. Let's go to walk mode. Let's see, is the stickers working? I don't really see any sticker mods. Let me check all the spots back here. Should we do? Yeah, we'll do pipes. Not really, not really seeing any sticker mods. All the same stuff there. So that might be a fail for this particular truck, but that's all right though. So we got the bumpers, stickers, air brake sounds, and loads. Helen says, "Yay, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Woohoo." He said, "Woohoo." Uh, Helen says, "Woof, woof." That's right. We got 3 dogs on board with us here. Max, Sarah, or no, 4 dogs. Tucker, and we call her Tongues because she's always licking everything. All right, we're going to paint up these wheels yellow too while we're here. The Simpsons. Okay. Confirm order. Now let's go to the outside. Helen said, "When do we lose one?" Oh, I sold him. Let's fire it up. Oh. Boy, that's a loud engine. Kind of weird on the reverb. 900 HPs will spin a tire. I might have to change the EQ of it. All right, let's adjust the audio on the engine mod. Let's see what we get with that. What do I got it set at? Truck engine volume, turbo volume, exhaust volume. Let's crank the exhaust up, see what the exhaust sounds like. Bring the engine way down. What's that sound like? Sounds unique. Let's go back to the audio. Bring the exhaust down. We'll leave the turbo truck volume up. Let's turn that there. Let's see what this sounds like. All right, I'll go with it. Now let's see jobs. Jaden says, "Sounds good to me, but I'm partially deaf." What? He said, "What?" Well, I guess we should, in order to make the cargo pack load up, let's go forward in time. So if you do install a cargo pack and you don't see it or you get a new cargo thing, make sure you rest a couple times and or set the time forward a little bit. And that'll usually make them pop up if you can find them. Now let's go to. I gotta find wherever they are. So let's check something that I'm not used to seeing. Actually, we should go maybe freight market. Let's see, is there Big Bud tractor? Maybe if I put in tractor, I'll find something. Let's see, still looking. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Not really seeing anything unique there. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the title screen and let me look for what I'm supposed to be looking for. Go back to the old mods. Oh, we got to check the grass too. Don't let me forget to check the grass. Oh, and I need to check the GPS. GPS in the grass. GPS in the grass. So cargo pack is a okay. All right. Let's go back. JBM says it'll sound different under load. Charles Payne says, "Yo, what's happening, Charles? Sorry, I missed your comment there. My bad, my bad." mm, mm, mm. Do, 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 do. Now I'm still looking. Not sure where these. Oh, okay. There's a Manitou teleloader. That's different. Forklifts. I'm just looking for something that sticks out that looks unique that I think we should haul. That's part of that new thing. But before we get lost in that, let's go back to the GPS. Let's go back to the garage. Ooh, Scania. And does the new GPS work with this guy? Okay, okay. GPS level. All right. Let's try that guy. And then we also got to look at our. Let's see if that works. It does. I'll turn off our other one. Okay, we got a GPS up there on the left. Oh, and we should go to somewhere where there's lots of grass. Which state would that be? Which state has the most grass? And I don't mean the left-handed kind. Colorado, Denver, Fort Collins, Steamboat. Idaho got a lot of grass. Nebraska, Missouri, North North Platte, Nebraska. Ooh, Kansas. That's a good idea too. Did you see grass? Let's go look at it, see what's any better. Well, what do you think? Is the grass any better than stock grass? Helen says Kansas. Should we check Kansas as well? Ooh, the Trucker's Chapel. I mean, it's looking pretty furry. I'll go over to I'll go over to Kansas. We got the Simpsons paint job. What part of Kansas? Helen, the beautiful wifey, says Kansas has a few Korean restaurants. Jamin says, "Carry on, my wayward son." I don't think he said it like that, but that's how I said it. We'll hit up Kansas too. If you're just joining the stream, I'm simfamous. We're checking out 10 mods from the Steam Workshop. And just to recap, you've got the Simpsons paint job, a different engine, GPS. Oh, didn't work. Here's what I noticed. I'm pressing the brake, and I got no sounds for the brakes. That must be because of the engine mod. Metro Master says, hey everybody, how we all doing today? Nice. We're doing good, Metro Master. Thanks for asking. How you doing, the Metro? JBN Gaming says, I'm a huge Supernatural fan. Nice. Now let me take out this engine sound and see if that lets us hear our brake sounds. See if those two are messing with each other. Is it? Oh, okay. So that engine sound, when you take it out, you get no sounds. So let's go. Let's go remove the engine sound because it's apparently not working right. I think that's what we have with the engine. So let's take out the Caterpillar C16 and we'll leave everything else. Yes, I removed the engine because I think it might be conflicting with our brake sound. And then we'll test it out with the stock engine, see if the air brakes are working. Then we'll know those two are conflicting. Signing in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might be crashing. We might have a crash. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if we can use the old brake sound. Okay. What? What? It's showing the engines as the double bumper. That's a weird. Let's see. Do we have engine sounds? Fire in the hole. No. Interesting. So let's try. Let's take out the air brake sound. Air brake sound removed. Put the Caterpillar back in. And I have these probably not in the right load order. I need to probably do that. That might make a difference. But yeah, we're just trying out some random mods and see what happens. Now I wonder why it would show the engine as the double bumper. That's weird. Like why would it do that? So things like this is what I do when you guys are not watching, is I test out a bunch of different mods sometimes and see what's unique, what's interesting. Now, we still have no engine sounds. Weird. Isn't that weird? Don't you guys think that's weird? She's quiet. Huh. What happens if we take out the air brake sound? The beautiful wife says, "Sim famous, how's doggies?" Oh, they're doing good. They're just kind of hanging out. Or did I already take I already took out the air brake mod. Okay. So let's take off the bumper. Could the bumper be conflicting with things? Let's find out. And if that doesn't work out, we'll take them all out one by one and then replace it and see how it does. Because it's Tuesday and we got nothing better else to do but play with mods for a little bit. Right? Right. Helen says, Sim Famous is awesome. Hey, I think you're awesome. Bryson, he took the bike back, so now I'm waiting 7 days for the return to hit the old debit card so we can order him the new bike he wants. My son, we got him an e-bike for his birthday, but he was like, "Hey, Dad, there's this one. It looks kind of like a motorcycle. He'd rather have that one." I was like, "Oh, okay." So we got that all sent back. Okay, we've got regular engine sounds now. So I'm guessing the double bumper was actually messing with the sounds. So we got our engine sounds. Okay. I do like that GPS up there in the corner. That is pretty cool. Now let's go back to our title screen. Isn't this fun? Over and over and over. The joys of checking out mods. Now, uh, let's go ahead and add our air brake sound back in. And then we'll see if we got our air brake sound. And then we'll switch on to the Caterpillar C16. And if that works, then we'll go find us something to haul. All the interest of checking out mods. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we got the brake sound. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got our regular engine sound. Now let's see. Can we add our custom engine? We'll do the 575 this time to check it out. We got the brakes. Got the engine. All right, okay. And we'll go ahead and get off that GPS we don't need. And let's find us a job. See if we can find something with the new cargo thing. Metromaster says, I love how the mod makes it sound like the truck is sneezing. You know, I was thinking something very similar myself. Every time I did that, I was like, bless you. A Case Magnum from Wichita Falls. Okay, that's a new load. Let's go check that out. We're running automatic today. Got our GPS up in the left-hand corner. Got our Simpsons paint job. The beautiful wifey says it's 99 degrees today. Oh man, it is going to be a warm one. Get our windows down a little bit so we can hear that engine. Kind of sounds like it's got an exhaust leak. How far over to the pickup? 42 miles. Well, it's torquey. 70 miles an hour. 80 miles an hour. Jake breakage. Works. All right. And we got our Simpsons paint job. Let us know if you ever watched The Simpsons. Can we burn some rubber? Didn't want to spin the tires. Metro Mass says, but the whine coming off the turbo is rocking. It does got a nice little whistle to it, huh? So now we're going to go pick up the, this is a cargo mod. We're going to go check it out. Now mind you, I have the exhaust turned down and the engine sound turned down a little bit. We can go for the audio and maybe change the overall sound of the mod itself a little bit. I do like that it has an ETA up there, 28 seconds. I think that's pretty fun. Estimated time of arrival. Now we do have a traffic mod installed, so keep me on the lookout and see if we got more traffic. Jabin says, will you be watching my super stream, bro? That way I can at least start a time that's better for you guys. What time is your super stream gonna... What day you plan on doing that? JBM says, I'm good with any time. Oh, did I hit this Mustang? No, I did. But I'm in Scotland, so it's better you choosing a rough time that you guys are awake and available. Okay. What day? For me, I'd have a better chance of watching some of it would be on a Friday, since I don't stream on Fridays. That gives me a little more free time to check out other things. Okay, so we're going to pick up a Case Magnum and take it 541 miles. Let's check the external contracts. Is there anything else here that's unique? I don't know if they would have it in external. No, we'll just go with the freight. Javian says, okay, Friday it is. Nice. All right, so this is a cargo mod option. Ooh, something I did notice that I think's cool. Let me get right here. Check this out, chat. Let me go right here. So with that GPS in, it's like you can see it stuck to the windshield. That's cool. Look at that, chat. You can see the GPS stuck with a little suction cup holding on to the window. That's pretty cool. We'll back the truck in there. Get it hooked up for us. And let's pull this Case tractor over here. Check it out for you guys. There we go. We're actually hauling a Case. Nice. Well, let's see how the old modded truck does with the Simpsons paint job. It's pretty detailed too. As you get up close, it doesn't get too fuzzy. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Grab a screenshot. All right. JBM says, I hauled a big bud wide tractor that was for fun. Nice. I was looking for that, but I saw the Case. We'll take the Case. JBM says, now I want donuts. Don't! Right? Where'd that car come from? We have the improved dashboard in. It's supposed to be easier to see. It does look really nice. Got the GPS working. The air brake mod's working. JBM says, photo to the left. No problem. We on the right, headed to wherever we headed. Look at those junk cars. Well, I beat it. All right, chat. Let's put it in the wind. Here we go. 9 mods installed now instead of the old 8. I think we put in longer trains too. Didn't we put in longer train mods? More realistic train lengths? I believe we did. Look at that airplane. There's an airplane up there flying. Yeah, the trains are obviously longer. It was pretty neat to pick 10 random mods and just go for it. Get it, son, you fly. Fly like an eagle to the sea. See, my son was texting me. Running the old automatic today. Keep our eyes on the grass, see if it looks any better. It looks more, I think it looks more textured, more realistic. Oh, there's a crop, Dustin. Helen says, I want some empanadas. Speaking of empanadas, which reminded me of food, I've been tracking calories today, and we're at 1,100 calories. And check this out. I did a workout this morning, did an hour and a half. I still got another hour to do. We're at 6,000 steps. We lifted weights. We did 2 miles of walking. So yesterday morning I did an experiment. I went to Burger King. I got a sausage biscuit with hash browns. That's 1,172 calories for those two things, right? Okay. So yesterday I ended up a total with 2,000 calories for the day. Someone my high age should have between 2,500 and 3,000. So I'm still at 500 deficit as of today, or yesterday. Whoa, easy. Why are you stopping, bro? So I went, and today, okay, so we had 2,000 calories yesterday. We had the small breakfast, a small lunch, not a small lunch, but a big size lunch, and I'll tell you why. We ended up with, like I said, 2,000 calories. Today, so far for breakfast, lunch, a huge snack, just by counting calories and changing volume of food, we're at 1,100 calories. And so you take a cup of white rice, 2 big cups of romaine lettuce, which is a lot of salad, a cup of pork, and a big cup of kimchi on top. That's a big plate full of food. And it's so good. This dieting thing is easy. I don't know why I haven't been doing it better before. Javier says, why are you not shifting, bro? Frowny face. Because it's automagical. It's automagical. Since this truck has one of those push buttons, and also we didn't know how the mods would work out today, I thought we would just run, whoa, he's a little close, with an automatic to make it easier in case we had a lot of crashes. Oh, he's hauling some train stuff. Now we also have a traffic mod in. We're at 10, whoa. Okay, train, bus, where'd you come from? It's at 10:15 a.m. in the morning here. So let's see, as towards the evening or rush hour time, we get more traffic. Metromaster says, empanadas? Yeah. Last night we went on an evening walk, got in another 1.5 miles. Ended up with 5 walking miles tomorrow. So basically I'm working 3 hours. I'm working out between 2 to 3 hours a day, 4 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I take those days off to recover, rest, and repair. JBM comes in with the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, JBM. You are fantastic, sir. Give old JBM the horns there. If you get a gifted membership by JBM, make sure to say thank you. So a mileage check-in, 484 miles to go. If you just joined the stream, I'm simfamous. We're out here in the Simpsons paint job. Got 9 custom mods that we figured out that work for us today. Engine, GPS, grass, cargo. We're rocking. So, and just a heads up, once we get to our destination, which we had 470 miles left to go, that's where I'll be ending this live stream for today. I got some things I got to go do and work on. I got an Amazon delivery coming in. Ordered a water hose so I could clean off the outside of the apartment complex. But not the whole thing, but just where we live. JBM says, to the folks watching, please be kind and leave a like. If you like the content, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for future content. Hey, thanks, man. Make sure to go over and check out JBM's gaming channel. Check out the new one that he just did. Just did a unique run with an Audi. All right, let's crack open this water here. Stay hydrated. Oh, guys, I got some PB2 protein powder. Have you guys ever had PB2 peanut butter, like powdered peanut butter? That stuff is awesome. It's really good. I really enjoy that. But you gotta like peanut butter. You know, you gotta like peanut butter. So far, so good. Engine's running good. We got the improved dash is looking good. GPS up in the corner, which I'm a big fan of. I like this up here. Appreciate everybody with the likes and the shares, and thank you for the gifted memberships and everyone who's able to do super chats. Always not required, but it does help out the channel. We appreciate that so much. Not a bad engine sound for one I've never tried before. Grab the Jake brake. Garden City discovered. JBM says new viewers will get the memberships. Nice. JBM says as no names have came up. Oh, okay. I was about to ask. I was curious if something was, if my stream was kind of being weird or if that was just a thing. Because like I said, a lot of this stuff is still new to me as well. What's traffic doing here? Okay, that's... I'll take it though. I think maybe the traffic mod's being a little weird. I got my hand up here like I'm going to be shifting. I'm in such a habit of shifting now. Thanks, JBM. You got me in a habit of shifting. Hey guys, if you're leading a shifter, check out the RS trading ones. I don't know what they cost because I was lucky enough that JBM donated it to the channel here. But whatever it is, totally worth the investment to give you a little bit more of that realism, especially if you're doing the 18 shift. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Don't do it, Tesla. Don't do it. Okay, we cool. It really adds a nice extra level of realism. Let's go to the outside. If you just joined the stream, I'm simfamous. We're hanging out with chat, checking out some random mods off of the Steam Workshop. Look at that Simpsons paint job. JBM says, so I guess at some point when a new viewer comes in, it'll pop her name. Okay. And it might also do, like, if someone's membership expires, it might re-up them as well. Alright, passing through Garden City. The new grass texture mod seems to be looking pretty good. Oh, let's make sure I have the grass turned all the way up too. If that makes a difference. Oh yeah, everything is high on that. Weather I can turn down because we've not got any rain going. Javen says possibly, but it's down to new watchers coming in. Okay. I haven't driven the Peterbilt 579 for a while. Aren't they supposed to update this one or something coming up? Or there's like a new version? I can't really remember exactly now. You may hear the dog start to bark here in a little bit. It's about their feeding time, so they get a little excitable when it's around that time. Easy. Really liking the GPS up in the left-hand corner. JBM says, you know me, bro. I rarely run a plastic truck, LOL. I do own a few, though. Right on, right on. I ride them all, man. I ride them all. If they got wheels, I ride them. He said if they got wheels, I ride them. Oh, some of the things I come up with. I saw a mailbox back there, and I almost I wonder if I could knock over the mailbox, but I bet it'd destroy the truck. Jamin Gamer says, I have a T680. Good rig, good rig. So far, so good. Wonder if we can put it in the ditch. Oh, yep. Just thought I'd check that real quick. JBM says, I just think the older stuff has character. Nice. Does Freightliner want to race? You want to race, bro? Excuse me. Do you have any Grey Poupon? He said, do you have any? Well, do you? You got any Grey Poupon? Hey, where you going, man? I guess he didn't want to answer me. I'll race you. Come on with it. Come on with it. JBM says, did you see the Suburban I sent you? Oh, when did you send that? I might have missed it. Keep in mind, sometimes you may send me something, or I could be texting my son or something, or I might be, who knows? My brain will be like, oh, hey, look, Oklahoma. And then I'll start researching things about Oklahoma and totally forget that I was looking at a picture earlier. I'll double check. I'll look at that again after we get finished here, JBM. Yeah, I guess that guy didn't have any Grey Poupon and he wanted to share it with me. You guys remember that commercial from back in the day? I've never even had Grey Poupon mustard. I don't even know what it tastes like. Does it still even exist? So guys, you see this border around the steering wheel and stuff here? This border, all that. Let me know, should I keep that or get rid of it? Do you think it makes the channel look nice, or does it matter? Because I pay $27 a month for this border. And I'm just curious, should we keep it? I mean, now it comes a lot of other things we can do. Oh, stop sign coming up. But when you have Streamlabs Ultra, it's $27 a month, and you get a bunch of things to use, like multi-streaming, and for holidays, we'll be able to have Christmas lights and all kinds of unique stuff. It makes, if a new subscriber or like if anybody sends a super chat, it pulls up a nice little thing in the middle there. Let me know what you guys think. Helen says keep it. Metromaster says I like it. Reminds me of the edge panels on my phone, but do what's best. See, I like it too. I really do like it. There is like a bunch of different things, like this ending screen, starting screen, all those things. And the reason why I ask you guys if you like it is because eventually I may do some work with Streamlabs to where I help recommend Streamlabs Ultra. So maybe if you have Streamlabs and you want to upgrade, I'm just kind of going with what my community thinks. I like it. It seems like the majority of my community likes it, which means if you guys like it, I like it, then it's something that I'm willing to help promote to other streamers that may be wanting to have something like that, or like, hey, how do we use this, or how do we get the borders and stuff. Now, you can pay it by the year and get it much cheaper. I just did it as a test. Because part of being a streamer, you're also kind of like a door-to-door salesman. And if I'm going to be promoting products, I want to see, as long as the majority of the people who watch me are enjoying those products, then I've got no problem promoting those products. Javen says, I have it, but not used it. Javian says, I'm already paying for vidIQ for editing. Okay. I do all the editing just, well, let's see. I don't do any editing on my live streams. If I do any sort of editing, I just do it with the things that are free with YouTube. And then I also use like the YouTube Shorts to make videos and stuff with. But I don't use anything for editing. Just because I haven't experimented with it yet. And if I do like if I do a thumbnail that has like a title on it or a unique picture or something like that, I have a screenshot, I download it to my phone and I edit it on my phone and then reload it back up to YouTube. Because my phone, the Samsung S24, has a bunch of really cool editing software that comes with it. So that's what I use for my editing. But that works for me because that gives me a chance to do my editing mobile with my phone. So I could be chilling on the couch or riding down the road or even at a show, hanging out backstage before we play and do some editing that way. In case anybody was wondering how I do editing, if I do some, that's how I do it. Looks like traffic could be getting a little busier. Air brake sound is still sounding good. $265 miles to go for those that are keeping track. Metromaster says the S24 is a great phone. That's what I have. Nice. Yeah, me and the beautiful wife, we have the S24s, and which she got for us. And she also got me this the smartwatch from T-Mobile, because we were with T-Mobile. And this thing is cool, man. It keeps up with all my like calories and walking and all that fun stuff. So like when I lost 250 pounds, when I did it on without that, I didn't have none of that stuff. I was just out walking. I wasn't able to keep accurate track of how much I walked, my calories, all that stuff. But with this, man, it's kind of like being Knight Rider. I'd be like, hey, kid, bring the car around. JBM says, I'm on iPhone 13. Nice. I've never had an iPhone yet. I hear a lot of people like them, but I've never had an iPhone. I've always had the Androids. Brake sounds. I'm curious. Can I go over here? Can I get up on this ramp? No, dang it. I was hoping I'd be able to go through the ramp. Metro Mass says 250. Wow, that's like a whole person, right? Yeah, I used to be 500 pounds, chat. 500. And I wore size 5XL shirts and 48 waist. And I'm now down to XL shirts and 38-inch waist. And then this week, I've started the push to lose another 75, which if I get there will take me down to about 190. It took me 2 years, a little over 2 years, to lose 250 pounds, just all natural walking. You go up and down. I would lose weight, gain weight back. But now I've got that push to get down another 75, and then bulk up with the old muscles. JVM says Sim could easily bench press me. I can bench press about 200 right now, so. I don't have like a weight set outside where I do the treadmill stuff, but I have a rock out there that weighs about 80 pounds. And so I've been using that to lift weights with. There is an outdoor gym right down the road, just about 1.5 miles from where I live. Metro Mattress says, I'm so proud of you to hear that. It's a great accomplishment. Hey, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I just woke up one day and wanted to change my life around. And in 5 years from now, I plan on doing a bodybuilding contest. I'm gonna be one of those dudes, and it's gonna be difficult. I'm not gonna like compete to win. I just want to be able to get to the point to where I can be in it. So that's my 5-year goal from now, is to be in something of my age range and like that type of thing. JBM says, I'm built like the gable end of a dollar bill. That's funny. Oh, JBM, I'm gonna send you 2 $1 bills from the U.S. to get you that $2 too in that gift box. JBN says, I'm toned but zero fat. I cannot for the life of me bulk up. Hey, thanks, bro. Hey, no problem, my dude. I remember the other day when he had put the super chat, hey, it's $2 for JBM. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna send him $2 in that gift box. That's another reason why I didn't send it off today too. It was like, oh, well, I need to get that. I don't even have dollar bills. Everything's on cards. But I had to also handle that stuff with my son's e-bike return, all that fun stuff. But I'm excited to get him the one he wants, you know. Me and the beautiful wife, he's getting him that together. Plus, the e-bikes help promote a healthy lifestyle. You actually go ride further. Got about 170 miles left, chat. Once we get to the end of this trip, that's where we'll be in this live stream for now. But we still got about 160 miles to go, so we're not there yet. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out and checking out the old random mods. Javian says, what I absolutely need is folks spending as much time as possible to get my watch hours up on this. Yeah, the watch hours, man, that's a hard one. Because it resets every day, so within a year. So, like, hope that makes sense. If you have a certain amount of watch hours today, right? But those don't stay with you. They don't stay like a whole year. A year from now, like say if you have, let's say you have 10 watch hours, just only 10 watch hours right now, and it's been a year, then those 10 watch hours go away. They don't stay. You have to always keep it going and somehow keep it up. I never did achieve the 4,000 watch time hours in order to be monetized. I was actually one of the lucky people that got monetized. I had 1,000 subscribers, but I didn't have the watch time hours. But YouTube sometimes will monetize you if you don't have 1,000 subscribers or if you don't have 4,000 watch time hours. Sometimes they just pick channels to do that with, and I was one of the lucky channels that got that. Now I'm way past that, thankfully. But man, for about 4 years I was just I couldn't get it. It's taken me 5 years. We gotta get over it. It's taken me 5 years to get to this exact point that I am right now. Metro Master says a rolling year from 1 year. Yeah, rolling year. That's the right way. I don't even know how to explain that because, you know, I'm just a country guy from East Tennessee, you know what I mean? JBM Gamer says you get a year to get 3,000 hours watched to get monetized. Yeah, but like it's like a rolling year. It's like sometime in sales too, you have to meet a certain quota to order to get paid in sales. It's unique how they do it. It's not designed. It's not designed to be easy, unfortunately. And there's like 1 billion plus uploads every day on YouTube, and in order to break through all that is quite difficult. And then the way that I did break through some of it was making content that is not related anything to ATS. I made content with my dogs, trying strange food combinations. But ATS is what I love to stream. It's what I enjoy. Jacob says 5 years as well. I got mine mid-COVID. I started mine Well, see, because I was a musician. Well, I am a musician for a living, right? So keep in mind, just a few years before COVID, I was fighting for custody with my boys, won custody. I ended up being homeless with me and my 3 boys. Worked my way up from being homeless to becoming, luckily, a known guitarist in the music industry. And has just started making good money being a guitarist, playing for major artist tours, getting my own guitars, my own equipment. And then COVID hit, and I had no paycheck. None. Because they shut down all the clubs, all the venues. I went from making really good money to making absolutely nothing, to almost homeless again. And so that's when I started the YouTube channel, and I didn't make any money up until last year. And now granted, I'm still, like, if you said, hey, can you pay bills with YouTube? Nope. I got my biggest paycheck, actually I get it this week from YouTube, is $325. That's from ads and donations, super chats, things like that. JBM says, a true rags to riches story, bro. I don't just mean the money side, right? I never give up. That's the thing. I never give up. I may want to, but I never give up. And you know, people say, oh, you can't be a YouTuber or you can't be a guitar player. Well, guess what? I'm already a guitar player, and now I'm a YouTuber. 2 things that people told me I couldn't do, I do. Oh, 3 things. You can't have kids and be a musician. I got kids. I got custody of the kids. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a guitar player. Things they tell me I can't do, I'm doing. And thanks to all of you watching, I'm continuing to do that. But, you know, thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. JBM says, much respect. I've been homeless. Hey, right back there at you, man. Makes for a unique experience. I've been it all, man. JBM says, have hope and never give up was on a bracelet I had. Rubber one. Oh yeah, okay. I had for 6 years and it snapped the other day. I was gutted. Oh man. I totally understand, man. But that gives you a chance to replace it with something else that takes the place of that. You can think about how far you've came. And you can, you know what I mean? I know it's not the same, but it's good to make new memories with new things as well. But man, hard work pays off in one way or the other. You know, just like the other day when you guys started watching me, I didn't have the new computer yet, but I kept saying, I'm going to get a new computer. I'm going to get a new computer. It took a while, but we got it. JBM says, I'm so incredibly thankful for everything I have. Lots of things are happening here, and it's got me a bit rattled. I understand. This is kind of like my escape that I use for everything. To get away from all the stress, hang out, chat with you guys, listen to my dog bark while they've been being fed. Hi, Tungawungas. Who you barking at? Why are you so mad? You ate all your food. She's mad because she ate all of her food. And I'm thankful for my beautiful wifey there. I told her I don't know how many times, I want to quit doing YouTube, this and that. She's like, nope, keep doing it, keep going. JBM Gaming says, dude, you're my therapist, but you've not realized, LOL, why do you think I pay for your service? Haha, jokes. Hey, man, I appreciate that. This is a great therapy, you know what I mean? I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. And not only that, we get to chat, make friends, build relationships all over the world. I think that's just I think it's just a great, wonderful thing. And some people can't handle the pressures of being a YouTuber, like they worry about money and all that stuff. And I'm used to being broke. You know what I mean? I'm used to being broke. Starting a YouTube channel, you can't do it for the money. That's the thing. Hey, my light's on. I can't see. JBM says, I love the fact that we both have very similar interests. Right? You know what I mean? I think all of us watching and hanging out have a lot of similar interests, and that's what I like about doing this, is being able to connect with people from many different walks of life who's been through good things, bad things. They've had careers, not had careers. They may have been, like me, addicted to alcohol or drugs at one time in their life or something. And everybody has a story, and I like hanging out. I'm a people person. I like hanging out with the people. Hope that makes sense. You know what I mean? I enjoy the company. All right, chat, we have made it. JBM says, you have a fun but soothing nature. Hey, I appreciate that, my dude. I can also be a dad real quick to the kids. You ought to hear my dad voice. Man, when they were little, they wouldn't listen. I could say something, boy, they'd straighten right up. Now that they're all adults, they know that, oh, yeah, and they got kids. They're like, oh, he wasn't real. You were just sounded scary. Oh, there's the big bug. We're right there today. JBM says, I'm older than you. I'm old school. I understand. I will be 45 in October this year. Metro Master said it's really is a great way to build relationships. It is. It's a good way. Just like, hey, you're in the train business. You know what I mean? It, for example, I could interview you on a live stream one day, and you could just fill us full of knowledge that we know nothing about, like what it's like to do what you have done, what it was like to do that every day, the struggles, all that fun stuff. The same with JBM and the jobs that he's had. And like me, being a musician, a lot of people would love to be a musician, and so I can talk about that, the struggles that it takes to actually do that for a living. Helen says, my birthday is in July, hot summer, right? Happy early birthday to the beautiful wifey. JBM says, but I've been told I can be difficult, but they don't understand my ADHD combined with complex PTSD. It's not easy. I totally understand, man, because being a musician, going through life, I have some versions of that stuff as well. I've been diagnosed with depression and things before in my life, gone through that. And sometimes we can all be difficult. Do you know why? Because we're human. We're just human. And that's what my beautiful wife taught me. We're only human, and that's okay to be human. Metro Mattress exactly. Coming up on 75 in December, and I'm still running around chasing trains with the GoPro. See, that's what I'm talking about. Age is just a number, right? It doesn't matter. And I think about how great it is. It takes a badass to get old, is what I'm saying. And we're all still here kicking and doing it, man. We all still here kicking and doing it. JBM says 2 divorces. So I got 2 of them too, man. That's the easy number. You know what I mean? But sometimes that happens. It's just the way that it goes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to our final destination with our mods, our Simpsons truck. Let's get it unloaded. Got our brakes on. JBM says, I have huge respect for trained staff. Once again, I want to thank all of you guys for hanging out, chatting, talking, super chatting, gift memberships, everything you do to support the channel, watching, hitting the likes, the shares. Thank you guys so much. Keep in mind, I'm going to be working out really hard the next few months. So there may be a couple days where I might miss a stream here and there just because my old body may be tired. Be like, you know what? I just gonna go to bed. You never know, right? Metro Master says this has been a really special, great stream. Hey, thanks, Metro Master, and I think you're really special and really great. JBM says, much love, people. I'll be with you again next stream. Fantastic. Metro Master says, good night, y'all. JBM says Friday will be epic. That's right. Friday is going to be a nice long stream JBM's got going on. Make sure to go check that out if you can. I'll be over there for a little while, depending on what I got going on. Can't wait to check out that scenery, hang out with my friends and my dudes. And we'll see you all on another one. And then let's see, what's today? Tuesday? Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with another American Truck Simulator stream. I'll be working out every morning, so that kind of keeps me busy in the mornings. If you guys need me for something, I do about an hour and a half every single morning. Does working out fun? No, it sucks. Is it rewarding? Yes. And hopefully, you guys will get to see my rest of my body transformation over this next year and what I'm going for. And hopefully, you can support me in that and what I do. And I don't mean money wise, but just saying, hey, keep going. Keep doing the thing. Jamin says, feel free to FaceTime. Hey, right back at you, my dude. And if you guys do FaceTime me or send me a message and I don't respond right away, it's just because I'm away from my phone, probably doing something else. But once I do see it, I'll give you a chat back. You know what I mean? That being said, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed this stream. I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to see you guys again tomorrow, 2:30 Arizona time. You guys have a great day, great night. Later, my dudes. I'm out. Peace.